All right, Lauren. Thanks so much for doing this. I have this one question that I wanted to ask you, which is, what piece of advice would you give to those thinking about entering the social work field and stuff like that?
Okay. So I would say just like a few different things. So the first is do your own work. Go to therapy, work through your traumas, practice the tools and skills if you're going to recommend them to somebody else. Um, I think having a good support network, if you're going to go into like therapy, having other therapists who you can kind of talk with and share maybe staff cases, maybe it's just sharing the like challenge of that type of work. I think that's really beneficial for us. Um, and then boundaries. Recognizing that even though we're in this helping profession, it doesn't mean that we have to be able to help everybody. It doesn't mean that we have to help everybody to our own detriment. And in fact, when we can practice healthy boundaries, then we can be better able to help those who we are helping for longer. Um, it's so easy to burn out when your work is so deeply emotional and heavy. So doing your work before and during, I said before, but doing your work in therapy and healing your traumas, learning healthy boundaries, all of that before and throughout the work. I think those are the things that I would recommend.
Mm-hmm. And I know you mentioned like last time that you mentioned about someone. I forgot what the name was, but could you refresh?
Oh, the professor that I had who was inspiring to me. I
Yeah, I think that
think
was
that,
the
okay,
one.
so I had this beautiful professor in my undergrad program who was a lifelong social worker, and she just shared this sentiment that is so meaningful to me. And it was that as social workers, we have this privilege of being with people through some of the darkest and most difficult times in their lives. And we shouldn't take that lightly. We have the ability to hold hope for our clients when they sometimes just can't. And I think that hope could be hope that they will get better, that they can do better, that they can be better, that they are deserving of love and compassion and kindness. But we can hold that hope for them um, when they can't. And I think that is such a privilege that we have, an honor to be able to show up for people when they're struggling, because it's so vulnerable. So that's something that I've definitely taken with me um,
Mm-hmm.
from quite a long time ago, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Understood. All right.